You know what would be an amazing new event in Vala's apple orchard? A farm-to-table dinner! Live fire hog roast. How's the apple crop looking these days, Kyle?
Well, so far it's shaping up to be a great year, Kyla. Fruit is starting to show on the trees here too. We had a great bloom and pollination in the spring, and that's my favorite season in the orchard, aside from harvest, of course.
Good old grumpy dog Spencer loves the orchard in the springtime too.
We also planted 6,000 more apple trees that are cider-specific varieties. In fact, since the orchard started, we planted over 45 different varieties that ripen at different times, so there's always a wide variety to pick throughout the fall season. You know, apple picking in Vala's orchard is one of the most amazing fall-time experiences you can have because Vala's now has one of the largest apple orchards in Nebraska. You just meet by the U-Pick shed and the whole family can hop on a hay rack ride, go out to the orchard and spend a wonderful day outside making magical memories.
Plus, I love me some cider.
Abso-fruitly. And Vala's orchard is even more beautiful at sunset. That's why we're bringing back Vala's Sunset Orchard Cider Tasting every Friday night and Saturday night in September.
Fruitastic. Oh, I learned so much about the history of the orchard during your guided talk and loved the tasting too. It was so relaxing, especially with all the cornhole games and yard games and photo ops. It was such a perfect evening to stroll around and pick apples.
Hey, I think Kelsey is setting up the bar for that event and is going to test out some ciders. Want to mosey over and check it out?
Sounds good. Hey, sis. Tell me more about Vala's Sunset Orchard cider tasting.
Well, Kyla, this is such an amazing 21 plus event because guests with a general admissions ticket or a season pass can purchase a ticket to this event, and each person will receive 2 pounds of orchard apples to pick and take home, 4 5-ounce pours of some of our most exclusive ciders with some tasting notes, a souvenir glass, and an extra drink token to be redeemed for another glass of cider.
Well, I better try some to make sure it tastes good for the event.
All right, pour me some.
All right, don't mind if I do. Kyle?
Got another.
Here you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
By the way, what's new this year in the orchard?
Well, the food team took some amazing research trips to Texas this year, where we saw a whole hog being cooked on an open grill. So we wanted to create a new, unique farm-to-table event, but put a Vala spin on it. So every Sunday in September, we're offering Vala's Orchard Farm-to-Table Dinner Live Fire Hog Roast, complete with a tractor ride to the orchard, appetizers, an all-you-can-eat farm-to-table dinner including a whole hog and chicken, s'mores fixins, 2 pounds of orchard apples to pick and take home, communal fire pit, cornhole, yard games, and photo ops, and a Vala's hard cider flight optional upgrade.
Whoa, how do you even cook a whole hog?
Well, here's a behind-the-scenes look at Chef Jeff with the whole hog pit. Roll the clip.
Like a whole hog pit. Roll the clip. Now we want to hear from you. It's time for the question of the episode. Did you know that Vala's hires over 1,200 seasonal part-time staff members each fall? If you want to join our team, apply today at valaspumpkinpatch.com.
Kelsey, roasting a hog is no easy task. It takes a lot of bacon.
Somebody take him with you when you go, okay?
But the most important part of the whole process is the coals. It starts with Nebraska-grown white oak. We load the wood into the top of the burn barrel. The barrel reaches temps up to 2,500 degrees, so watch out. After a few minutes, it gets hot enough to produce coals. We then scoop the coals to heat the fire pit. Then I use my handy-dandy thermometer, no pun intended. And throughout the day, we continuously add hot coals to maintain that perfect temperature. Between 2 or 3 o'clock, we flip the hog over to get that skin nice and crispy. Start to finish, we roast this hog for 10 to 11 hours. Well guys, I think this orchard event's gonna be a pretty big deal. Pretty pig deal.
Yes! I love it!
It should be a fun time. I can't wait to make magical memories in the orchard. Because we open in 43 days! We're counting down to fall 2024. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. We love having you along for the ride.